Rover, it took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox?
Yep, she's not here, so I'm out.
So Madam Magistrate's not in the city hall.
Nope.
The wind is rising. In it, I sense disturbance and unrest.
Translation, please.
The increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious Rover.
I'm afraid.
Aren't you the practical type?
Yeah, I mean, let's think for a minute.
I'd love
Food.
me some chili sauce tofu, jinjo mao chai, spicy meat slices. Ugh, I'm starving. Wait a sec. We still need to meet up with Baija first, right?
Do you have any plans, Rover? Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
Sure, why not? I mean, I'd throw them out anyways if I could. Hey,
So, what's so special about them?
no clue.
A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called sugar pearls, but I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out of trend, maybe.
It reminds me of my childhood. I still remember the taste. It was so sweet. I was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this as a prize for being good. But what does it mean as a token?
No clue. Looks
it
like.
seems like a miniature sundial.
Yeah, on
On
hindsight.
this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches drawn on the outer ring of its surface.
What? 12 earthly branches? What?
And its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. These are the 4 famous auspicious beasts in Huanglong's folklore. They are believed to protect people from all 4 directions under heaven. Generally, the teal long represents the east. The white tiger stands for the west. The vermilion bird stands for the south. And finally, we have the black tortoise for the north.
Alright.
It seems the sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. But how could it work when there is not a compass attached? Not to mention, the lack of sunlight basically renders it useless.
Ugh,
Yep.
that requires way too much brain power.
And this
Color
leaf.
of this leaf seems a bit odd. Can't tell what tree it is.
I think I can feel something from it. Never mind. It's too faint. Maybe it was just my imagination. Sorry. I can't tell what kind of tree this leaf belongs to either. This is a mangosteen fruit.
Translation, please.
Mangosteens are not native to Zhengzhou. They are usually imported by boat. I think we can find more mangosteens being sold at the nearby markets. They're not always available for purchase, though. The frequent tacit discord outbreaks can disrupt transportation and cause shortages. The Midnight Rangers have greatly improved the situation in recent years, but still.
Yeah.
So Zhixia and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
Not really.
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou.
You know, might as well.
I I don't have candy like that. But I got this. It's really good. You, Madam Magistrate said we should be nice to every...
Now I feel bad. Wait. Why not? Yes, confirm.
There's still some distance to the Huashu Academy. Let's see who reaches there fast. Yang Yang just installed some apps for you, remember? Just look for the one that's called Utilities on the terminal. See? Just open the utility. See?
Alright.
See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Oh, wait a sec. Someone's looking for me. Yeah? What? When did he disappear? Don't worry. It's alright. I'll be right there. Duty calls. Oops. Almost forgot. Can't be late. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've gotta head off for my shift. I'll join you right after I'm done, alright?
Shift and what?
If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinzhou Speedster, will be there in a sec. Well,
Real?
you only need to send me a terminal message as you shout. Then I'll be there in a jiffy. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own? Give me a heads up when there's any updates.
Sure, go do your thing. Don't worry, I'm staying with him.
Good to know.
Grover, let's go inside.
Let's get to it.
Replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Over there must be Mr. Mortifi from the Department of Safety. Baizhi once mentioned him before. He might be able to help us get in touch with Baizhi, but, it seems we've caught him at a bad time.
Alright, Sleepy Yang, don't worry. I'm just gonna skip the guy. Just go around, have a look. Like, what are the odds of this having a map?
2,000 years later.
Yo.
This prototype almost met all our needs, but we're wondering if you can further optimize it.
You're right. Get aboard train, Angbadang.
Let's try asking him, shall we?
I mean, he's in front of us. That.
What? You need something?
Well
I
said,
refuse to
traveler.
tolerate the foolish striving of those insatiable slugs. Since it's difficult for our research to deal with a man like him, I'd rather handle it personally and swiftly.
All right, Mr.
And you are-
Doom and Gloom.
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baizhi, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
I am heavily offended.
Baizhi should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank you, sir.
Jesus Christ.
This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and he joined the Huashu Academy a few years ago. I've heard his talent is truly impressive. People say he's a bit scary at first glance, but he's actually quite kind-hearted once you get to know him. Shizia told me he's quite popular with the kids. Children have been pestering him for all kinds. Shizia told me he's quite popular with the kids. Children
Yeah.
have been pestering him for all kinds of fancy toys, and he's always open to their requests.
Alright, so it's not loot. Let's see. Yeah, check this out for this nation and the next. Hey, Grumpy 2. I'm looking for my physical.
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis, and we'll have the results today. I have the equipment for your physical examinations ready too. Any discoveries during your trip to the city hall?
Yeah, the mayor's not there. So I'm wondering if I should skedaddle.
What do you think, Baizhi?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To
Wow.
access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches. Yes, Mortefi is the branch of Tacitite Weaponry's head within the Department of Safety.
Yay.
One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and you'll find me in the testing room. I don't see anything special with these items. Speaking of the sugar pearl, do you all remember eating sugar pearls like this when you were kids? Well, I don't think I've ever had anything like this in my childhood. No, I'm from the New Federation. You mean the sugar pearl might be unique to Huanglong?
Who knows at this point?
A nurse lady giving me a candy like that.
Wow.
So, sugar
Was that
pearls
before or
like
after
this
the
were
lobotomy?
distributed at hospitals, perhaps.
The sugar pearl might be a type of medicine. Its sweet taste would have made it more palatable to children.
Miss Baizhi, as a Huanglong local working
Shocker.
at the academy, I suppose you already had an idea about what it is?
I do have my theory as to what it is, but it still needs verification. I wouldn't proclaim any solid answers before confirming the chemical composition of this item with reliable data.
Seconded. Let's find out through
Well,
actual testing then.
2 scientists talking stuff.
It will take some time.
That is
before the
my
results are
opportunity
ready.
to cut.
If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead. I'll let you know once we have the results.
Shall we wait here at the academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I'll see you in a while. For that.
Wow. Hey, Doc. I touchy.
Rover? Please don't touch that. It's dangerous.
Why? Is that a big Rubik's Cube? I want to cut it. Come on. Lip. I summoned my top card.
Rover. I don't think we'll find...
Touch.
Rover.
Touch. I touchy. What are the odds of... Can I flip this? No. Alright, Doc. Where's my physical?
I have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status and see if now let's begin if you're ready. Do you have any questions before we begin?
Yeah, do I have to do this?
Based on the samples collected, the Tacit Discord you defeated was at least an Overlord class. After defeating it, you seemingly absorbed its frequency energy with your bare hands.
An overall
Tacit
class?
discords are classified according to the concentration levels of their characteristic frequencies. Generally, Tacit discords, the current classification levels, from lowest to highest, are Common, Elite, Overlord, and Calamity. Additionally, there is a special type of Tacit discord, and we call them the Threnodians. Do you have any questions before we begin?
I mean, if she was gonna do exams, she
Apart
would.
from the ancient legend Yang Yang mentioned earlier, I've never heard of anything like this, but if we look at it another way, we might finally be able to verify said legend once we figure out what really happened with your body. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal?
Well, let's try it.
I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So it was indeed absorbed into your body.
If you say so.
Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body, leaving no trace behind. But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy.
And what?
I can't say without sufficient data.
Oh, great. That was useful.
To put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body. I use that as a metaphor to express my speculation. If such a thing existed within you, scientists would be eagerly seeking to understand it.
Yeah, we'll be cutting them down one at a time.
You worth exploring. It
Oh, really?
seems we need a simulated combat to figure out what happened in your body. Please hold your terminal tight and stay still.
I am scared. Wait, what?
Means simulated training ground. Don't worry. Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
Strike from the shadows.
I mean, you're the ones that said how I would.
Let me be your blade.
As Yotan had previously detected, bodily functions are in good condition, and is entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. We will temporarily boost your weapon's ability for further testing.
Alright.
Transmitting frequency. Ha! 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 Ha!
Swift and resolute.
Not the slightest fluctuation in the frequency energy. So, it will your resonance ability. Now we'll do another round to fully test your potential.
I sense your weak.
We've gathered all the data.
Whoa.
The test is coming soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Wait, what?
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
Alright.
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong.
Alright.
Be cautious. Now, where is the exit?
I mean, it's in front, so... I was gonna fuck things up here.
I'm back to the same spot again. And this... moon. What is happening?
That looks like water.
Are those... tacit discords?
Yeah, certainly looks like one, or whatever the name of that they want to put in there. Lady? Wait.
Rover! Rover!
Wait, come on! I wanted to find that thing!
Thank goodness. You're awake, Baiji. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw?
Yep. And I wanted to find it. Like, put up your Duke style.
Can you give us some more details? An enormous moon looming above you. Now, this reminds me of the unusual sightings that supposedly happened during a past war.
Please enlighten me.
This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use.
Oh boy, that was useful.
The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated.
Shocker.
Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation.
Really? Now.
I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind.
Shock and awe.
Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
I'll consider it. While I'm at it. Alright. Where are settings? I need to sort out the music volume. Oi, Doc, what's happening with the token? Or whatever the Yes, burst.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test results?
Yes.
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object. It's not.
I mean, it's
just
hollow.
A timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We've scanned it, and there's a small paper scroll inside.
Alright, smashing time.
It's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. I have some basic knowledge, but there is someone else who is more knowledgeable in automata mechanics than I am.
Or I can just smash it, you know.
It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like.
Yes, I like that idea. Brute force it.
That's a no-brainer indeed. We can certainly give it a try. If you're fine with the paper scroll being destroyed by its protective mechanism, that is.
Killjoy.
One moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs some more time. Maybe we should, Rover. Let's come back later, shall we?
Alright, monotone. You know what? Roman.
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed, you just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its
Yeah.
entire structure,
What's the
this needs
component?
an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll draw up a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them.
And that guy?
Morphe? Is that the person you were talking to earlier? Mr. Xiang Liao, I think?
Yes. It doesn't take me much effort to figure out this little sundial here. But I do admit talking with Jiang Li made it easier. He's the expert in automata mechanics I
Okay,
mentioned
can't
earlier.
consistently
The
say a
only principal
name.
investigator we currently have.
Let's get over it. Get this over with.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortife's description, though it is a bit hard to figure out. where
And I'm
we should
stuck in a
start.
corner. I'm stuck in a corner. That's me in the corner. Oh look, pick up the suitcase with
That
tools.
should be it. It's quite a box. Let's go back and show it to
It's
Mr.
a box
Mortife.
of tools. What do you expect, ya tool? Hey, Red.
Sounds come forth.
Mr. Mortife, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in.
Yeah, let me guess, I'm nuts, right?
The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Wow.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena, and the lament was the
So the
start of it all.
elemental thingamabobbers going ballistics. Got it.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine.
So, trying to poison me, eh?
Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
And then it's gonna point me to what I'm looking for, right?
Mr. Mortife?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
Wow. I will still brute force it though.
Hold on. Remember when I said don't force it open? Crank that thing another 5 degrees, and not even Jiang Liao will be able to save it.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle.
Alright, I'm
It's
brute
an
forcing it again if I
estimation
can.
according time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing, but it's falling out of daily use. Now,
Wow, thanks
what
Google.
kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the grand libraries.
Exactly.
Yay!
Languages may evolve, names may change.
Time-based
Time
filing
remains
system.
Constant.
How the fuck do you even do this?
It's an elegant system indeed.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
And? News sundial token.